ऑलराइट। आज मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि मैं इस वीडियो को यूट्यूब के ऊपर भी जो है लाइव शेयर कर दूँ, ताकि जो लोग बाद में कहते हैं कि रिकॉर्डिंग चाहिए तो वो यहाँ से देख सकें। ठीक है, तो अगर आप लोगों के कैमरास ऑन है तो प्लीज़ उन्हें ऑफ कर दीजिए। बहुत ही शॉर्ट सेशन होगा। अच्छा, प्लीज़ एनी वन ऑफ यू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड टेल मी दैट मेरी आवाज़ रिपीट हो रही है क्या, और इज इट ओके? शो मी अ थम्स अप if I'm loud and clear, or you can unmute yourself to tell me. Okay, fine, thank you. Okay, बस 5 मिनट और and then we shall begin. Unable to unmute, no problem. It's better. You can just write in the chat box and आप hand raise कर लें या chat box में लिख दें please. I'm speaking again. Actually, I don't know if it's clear to you, but I can hear my voice again. Maybe because it's of YouTube. This is the very first time I'm connecting the meeting to YouTube. As I stop speaking, it starts again. Thank you so much, everyone, for connecting. Just wait for 2 more minutes and we shall begin. Just 1 more minute and inshallah. बस अभी शुरू कर रहे हैं हम. I will try to say the things in English and in Urdu. तो किसी को भी उर्दू मतलब हिंदी, उर्दू and हिंदी are almost the same. तो आपको आराम से समझ आ जाएगा, ठीक है? चलिए, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। जितने भी लोग आ गए हैं, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। ओके, आज की ओरिएंटेशन क्लास इज ओनली फॉर VCOP के। अभी जो मैंने कोर्स ऑफर किया है फॉर समर्स, उसके अंदर मैं क्या कराऊंगी थोड़ा सा, लेकिन आपको इंट्रोडक्शन देना ज़रूरी है कि वाई VCOP। बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं वो क्रिएटिव राइटिंग के कोर्सेज करा रहे हैं, ठीक है? तो इसमें और दूसरे कोर्सेज में क्या फ़र्क है? तो जस्ट टू tell you that why we do creative writing, why we are doing this, why we are teaching this to our kids. When we teach creative writing or have them do creative writing, हम इन सारी स्किल्स को ना फोकस कर रहे होते हैं। जैसे कि हम उनका सेल्फ एक्सप्रेशन एंड इंडिविजुअलिटी को इन्हेंस करते हैं। We enhance their critical thinking skill, develops effective communication skill. हर दफ़ा it's not possible to speak to someone if somebody is not there. So आप उसको लिख के मैसेजेस कन्वे करते हैं, तो अच्छी तरह से अपना मैसेज कैसे कन्वे कर सकते हैं? आपकी वोकेबलरी और लैंग्वेज प्रोफिशिएंसी को इम्प्रूव करता है, कॉन्फिडेंस लाता है आपके लिखने में। अभी अगर मैं आपसे बात करूं, सो मैनी ऑफ अस कैन टॉक वेरी वेल, बट व्हेन इफ आई आस्क यू टू राइट समथिंग टू मी, और इफ इवन आई स्टार्ट राइटिंग समथिंग फॉर यू, so मैं सोचूंगी, I don't have that grasp that is required at this moment. Why? Because I was not trained for writing creatively in my childhood. It is the time now I'm learning it and I'm teaching it more. So शायद मैं अब थोड़ी बेहतर हो गई हूँ. Maybe I'm a little better now. But still, अगर ये चीज़ मुझे बचपन में सिखाई होती ना, when I was learning language, तो मैं इससे बहुत अच्छी होती. The same problem might be with all of you. And our goal is not to give our children this deficiency. Okay, this weakness should be removed from their writing. और उनके जो learning style है उसमें ये नहीं होना चाहिए. अब जब हम creative writing करते हैं, there are different skills that are involved in writing. We know about spelling, sentence writing, simple sentence, compound sentence, किस तरह के sentences लिखेंगे. But for writing sentence, there is another thing that the thoughts should be organized. उसके बाद आपकी grammar भी उसमें आती है, आपकी phonemic ranges. There are so many other aspects. We are not going into the detail of this. This is for something for the teacher's course. अब आ जाते हैं VCOP के ऊपर directly. This is a system that was created by a Britisher educator, that is Rose Wilson. Why she created this? She went through 22,000 pieces of kids writing. ठीक है, this is such a big number. 22,000 pieces of writing उसने analyze की, उस सिर्फ इसलिए कि मैं कोई criteria set करूं कि हमारे writing standards इतने नीचे क्यों हैं? Why can't our children write according to their age or according to their school level, class levels? तो जब ये सारे उसने ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ 9 years इतनी सारी राइटिंग्स को उसने जज किया, तो शी फाउंड आउट कि जो बेसिक है ना राइटिंग की, दैट इज वोकेबुलरी, कनेक्टिव्स मींस ऐसे वर्ड्स जो हमारे छोटे सेंटेंस को कनेक्ट करके बड़ा कर दे, ओपनर्स और पंक्चुएशन। इन 4 चीजों में जो है हमारे बच्चे अच्छे नहीं हैं। वो इन 4 चीजों में अच्छे ना होने की वजह से अच्छे राइटर नहीं बन रहे, ठीक है? एंड शी वाज डूइंग ऑल दिस रिसर्च विद ESL स्टूडेंट्स, ठीक है? इंग्लिश फॉर नॉन नेटिव्स, इवन फॉर नेटिव्स। वो जब बोलते हैं ना, दे आर सो गुड एट स्पीकिंग बिकॉज इट्स देयर मदर लैंग्वेज, but when it comes to writing, they also struggle in writing. Why? Because while writing, they just don't take care of their vocabulary. They try to write simple words. They don't care for connectors, openers, and punctuation. तो हमको इन 4 एरियाज को हिट करना है अपने बच्चों को बेहतर क्रिएटिव राइटर्स बनाने के लिए। अब इस कोर्स का जो पूरा ड्यूरेशन होता है, अगर आप इसको बहुत तरीके से पढ़ाएं तो it is 8 months, right? But here I'm just giving a 2-month class, 8 months and 3 classes a week, thrice a week. बट क्योंकि ये समर्स है एंड सो मेनी पीपल वर आस्किंग फॉर दिस, सो आई एम जस्ट गिविंग दिस कोर्स. पूरा कोर्स नहीं होगा ऑब्वियसली उसके अंदर, but we will focus on these 3 skills in 2 months, and then I'll take kids to narrative writing, and I'll see the pace of my group, so I can also take them to persuasive. ठीक है, सिर्फ 2 राइटिंग जॉनरास हम इसमें टच करेंगे, जो कोर्स मैं अभी ऑफर कर रही हूँ बच्चों के लिए फ्रॉम मंडे. तो उसके अंदर हम VCOP बेस लाजमी बनाएंगे. जॉनरास में सिर्फ 2 जॉनरास होंगे, दैट विल बी नरेटिव्स और अकॉर्डिंग टू द पेस ऑफ चिल्ड्रन परसुएसिव. ठीक है, सो ये 2 चीजों पे हम काम करेंगे. Why we are working on VCOP a lot? अब आप समझे, you need to write an essay. बच्चे को एक ऐसे लिखना है. अब उसकी थॉट्स बहुत अच्छी हैं, लेकिन वो क्या करता है, जब भी उसे कोई नेक्स्ट चीज करना होता है ना, आई वेंट टू द जू, देन आई प्लेड, देन आई एट समथिंग, देन आई डिड दिस, देन द रिपीटेशन इज देयर. द सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर इज सिंपल. हमको इन बेसिक चीजों पे काम करना है बिफोर गेटिंग देम टू राइट एसेज. हमारे पास स्कूल्स में क्या होता है इंडिया पाकिस्तान में, कि हम शुरू ही करते हैं माई सेल्फ पे ऐसे लिख लो, माई स्कूल पे ऐसे लिख लो, और किस पे, माई फेवरेट पर्सनैलिटी पे ऐसे लिख लो. कम ऑन, अगर मुझसे भी कोई बोले ना कि माई सेल्फ पे ऐसे लिख लो, आई विल गेट कन्फ्यूज कि मैं अपने बारे में क्या लिखूं. बट हम बच्चों को एक पैटर्न, माई पैट, माई सेल्फ, हर जगह पे यही चीज चल रही होती है इन मेजॉरिटी ऑफ स्कूल्स. सो वी आर जस्ट ब्रेकिंग दिस नॉर्म. वी आर गोइंग टू फॉलो सम नॉन कन्वेंशनल मेथड्स ऑफ टीचिंग क्रिएटिव राइटिंग टू किड्स बाय वर्किंग ऑन देयर foundation. ठीक है, so this is a foundation course for kids that I'm going to do. Now, what is VCOP? VCOP is like a superhero squad that helps you become a writing wizard. ठीक है, इसके बाद जरा हम थोड़े से मैं आपको इसके बारे में मजीद इंफॉर्मेशन दे दूं, how it's multi sensory. हम जॉली फोनिक्स, जॉली ग्रामर के बारे में जानते हैं. I believe that most of us know about jolly phonics and jolly grammar, and this is the what do you say, multisensory approach of teaching, right? Now VCOP is also multisensory approach of teaching. Let me just check on why is it multisensory approach of teaching. Because the instructions are color coded, so if children are not good learners by listening, they are not auditory learner, they can be good visual learners. तो हम उनके लिए color coded schemes डालते हैं. ठीक है, बच्चों को याद नहीं रहता, they cannot memorize the words, especially for vocabulary. So we play games for this. They cannot concentrate on if I'm teaching them connectors, even though, although, and something like however, but, because, ये सारे connect करते हैं हमारे sentences को. उनको ये चीजें याद नहीं रहती. Again, we can play some games with them to help them use these words. Moreover, a basic motto of creative writing is, if you can't say it, you can't write it, right? Let me write you here. If you can't say it, you can't write it. So VCOP के जो सबसे जबरदस्त बात है, इसमें बच्चे आपस में बात करते हैं. सारी चीजों में हम 4T मॉडल फॉलो करते हैं. फर्स्ट 4T का मतलब होता है 4 स्टेप्स है हमारे पास. टीच, talk, task, and then excuse me, we make them do some activity, and then they come to the writing part. क्रिएटिव राइटिंग की क्लास में पूरा टाइम राइटिंग नहीं होती. हम जब तक बात नहीं करेंगे, हमारे पास आइडियाज कैसे आएंगे? तो हमको वो आइडियाज बच्चों के ही दिमाग से निकालने हैं, और फिर हमको उन्हें बताना है कि कैसे लिखना है. अब मैं आपको एक और स्क्रीन दिखा रही हूँ, जस्ट टू शो यू दैट व्हाट आर द गेम्स दैट वी कैन प्ले विद देम. वोकैबुलरी के लिए कल मुझे किसी ने पूछा था, राइट, कि हाउ टू हेल्प किड्स मेमोराइज वर्ड्स. नाउ हियर इज समथिंग. Think of at least 5 wow words to describe an apple. अब अगर एक बच्चा बोलता है कि this is red, it's a simple thing. दूसरा बच्चा बोलता है scrumptious. 4 T's बाद में रिपीट कर दूंगी. रूज, that is our teacher's part, तो मैं उसमें अभी नहीं जा रही. ठीक है, if you want to know about 4T model, connect with me after class. अच्छा, एक बच्चे ने बोला स्क्रम्शियस, एक ने बोला डिलिशियस, एक ने बोला जूसी, एक ने बोला फ्लैशी. How many words have you got? In a group session, if every child is coming with a new word, so 5 words is not a big deal. And now you are not just teaching them, they are interacting with each other. They are sharing their knowledge. कुछ बच्चों का अच्छा बैकग्राउंड होगा लैंग्वेज के हवाले से, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के हवाले से, दे विल कम अप विद न्यू वर्ड्स. और फिर इसमें अप्रिसिएशन के तरीके होते हैं दैट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू talk about in this session. ये पुराने सेशंस में मैंने VCOP के बात की है. If you want to have a watch a detailed session on VCOP, लिंक आपसे शेयर कर दूंगी. ठीक. Now let's move to this one. डॉग के बारे में 5 vocabulary. एक तो हमको आ जाएगा क्यूट है, या वो है, मतलब सिंपल वर्ड्स, क्यूट है ये, या दिस इज क्यूरियस, या कोई और चीज. बट व्हेन 5 kids आर देयर, दे विल कम अप विद डिफरेंट वर्ड्स. सो इस तरह हम ये चीजों को अपने गेम्स के साथ कर सकते हैं. राइट एज मेनी एडवर्ड्स एज यू कैन डिस्क्राइब दिस वर्ड. शी इज स्किपिंग. हाउ शी इज स्किपिंग? She is skipping happily, quietly, playfully, joyfully, right? So इस तरह करके हम कार्ड्स दिखाते हैं, बजाय इसके कि उनको बोलें कि वोकेबलरी याद कर लो. याद नहीं कराना, डिस्कशन करनी है क्लास में, मुसलसल चीजों को रिपीट करना है, एंड दे विल एब्जॉर्ब लैंग्वेज. बच्चे लैंग्वेज एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं, दे लर्न इट एफर्टलेसली. आफ्टर 6 efforts begin. 6 साल तक का बच्चा फ्रॉम 0 to 6 he absorbs language. अब इसको जरा सा आगे चलना. another task, ये सारे टास्क हम अलग अलग टाइम पे अपनी क्लास में कर सकते हैं. there is another task, you can give them some words, ask them to use them in your sentences. vocabulary के ऊपर अगर पूरी वीडियो देखनी है, the link will be shared. now let's quickly talk about connectors. एक और बहुत ही जरूरी चीज, that is connectors. एक मिनट, give me a moment please. Just a minute, please. Let me share this with you. Color coded hai, so connectors are pink, right? If we want to underline connectors or we want to use them in games, so we keep this color scheme. Now look at this sentence. Tina is my best friend. She doesn't like rides. She is scared of heights. Now these are 3 sentences. बहुत अच्छा लिखा है, ठीक है? टीना के बारे में information है. Tina is my best friend. She doesn't like rides. She is scared of heights. But look at the length of sentences. Simple, short sentences. So this is not the level that we want from our 2nd grader, from our 3rd grader, or any. ज़ाहिर है जितना ऊपर जाएंगे हमको, we don't want this level, right? What we want, at least even the 1st grader can use simple connectors like Tina is my best friend. Who is connecting now the 2nd sentence, who doesn't like rides as she is scared of heights. So these simple 3 sentences now have turned into a big long sentence. Don't you think that this is a level up? Don't you think that this is something better, or this is the thing that our children should achieve? And this is a very basic example. हम मुसलसल ऐसे short sentences, आप खुद अपने बच्चों की writing को analyze करिएगा. You will find कि वो छोटे sentences लिखते हैं, simple sentences लिखते हैं. Then why don't you help them with connectors? So हम C for connectors में उनको help out करेंगे कि give reasons. If you have written a sentence, try to make it longer by giving reasons about that. Why is it happening? ठीक है? इसके अलावा openers पे जल्दी से बात कर लेते हैं. Openers again, हमारे sentences most of the time are opening with the same thing. It is, this is, there was, she is, he is, right? So we need to, yeah, connectors are conjunctions, but connect. किसी ने मुझसे पूछा अभी, मैं let me just tell you, Fatima Sharif ने पूछा है, Fatima is asking that are connectors same as conjunctions? So connectors are conjunctions. They can be prepositions, they can be phrases. Okay, so there are different things that can connect sentences. अभी मैंने आपको, right now I just told you the very basic, and they are what do you say, conjunctions. ठीक, they can also be correlative clauses or correlative conjunctions. बहुत सारी डेप्थ है. जितना हायर ग्रेड होगा उतना हायर हम
चीजों को लेके जाएंगे. But basically, at least children should know. Let me go, if we are talking about at this stage, the basic stage, children at least should know the use of basic conjunctions as connectors, and, or, but, because, or, for, as. At least these things should be used in their writing to make the sentences longer. Let's talk about openers now. I just started ke it is, this is, there was, ye hota hai. For example, you have a tree, theek hai? There was an old tree. A simple sentence. बहुत सारे बच्चे लिखेंगे, सभी और लिख सकते हैं, ठीक? It is an old tree. Another simple sentence. This is an old tree. Another simple sentence. But this is not our level for a first grader or even second grader. Kindergartner can write these sentences, but first graders are not expected to write these sentences. Let's see how you can make this sentence a little better. At the very end of the road, there was an old tree. Now look at this thing. It's a phrase. You can start your sentence by telling about the position of something. Where is something? At the very end of the road, there was an old tree. Okay? Lonely and calm, there was an old tree. If you are doing picture setting descriptions, so you can start your openers like this. Once upon a time, long time ago, once there lived someone. But let's see some new openers. They are not new, but in VCOP, we try to give children these ideas as well. Now you can start your sentence. You can open your sentence with who. Anna ran to the old tree that stood at the edge of the town. Now you are talking about the same old tree, right? But now you are opening your sentence with something like this. Anna ran to the old tree that stood at the edge of the town. Or you can even begin your sentence with a conjunction or a connector. Even though Ben was sick, he climbed the old tree. देख रहे हैं किस तरह एक simple sentence किस तरह से open हो सकता है. And this is the thing that we need to teach our kids. Once again, huffing, he reached the top of the tree. Onomatopoeia हमने यहाँ पे use किया, right? Coughing, he reached the top of the old tree. Huffing, he reached, or even we can use it as a verb. Panting, सांस इस तरह लेते हुए when you are out of breath. So panting, he reached the top of the old tree. So these are different ways to open sentences. Before you bring your children to write a story or write an essay, work on these simple things. जब उनका यहाँ पे अच्छा होगा ना काम, तो उनके essays भी outstanding होंगे, उनकी stories भी outstanding होगी. They can hook the reader. Sentence openers are to hook the reader. अगर किसी article का पहला sentence ही अच्छा ना हो तो आप उसे नहीं पढ़ते. But if the first sentence is catchy, आप उसको पढ़ते हो. ठीक है? Now you wanted to know what happens, why she is running. Anna ran to the old tree that stood at the. Why? You are giving a curiosity feeling here, right? Even though Ben was sick, he climbed the old tree. क्यों उसने किया? Why did he? Huffing. तो ये सारे आपको कैच करती हैं चीजें कि थोड़ा डिफरेंट लिखा हुआ है. चलो अब अगर सिंपल लिखा है there was an old tree, क्या होगा? You just read it, okay, fine. For a kindergartner, that's okay. But for first grader, okay. For India, Pakistan, I can say okay. Even for first grader, according to current level, but we need to improve it. क्योंकि हमारे पास level education के बहुत नीचे हैं. मैं अब आपको कुछ एक pieces दिखाती हूँ अपने. चलिए पहले एक दफा इसको भी देख लेते हैं. Another simple sentence. I saw a tiger at the zoo. ठीक है? Simple sentence. If you ask a child to write, tiger के ऊपर sentence लिख दो. Level up करें इसे. Let's level up. There was a giant wild cat at the zoo with black stripes all over his orange furry body, staring at me and scaring me to death. मजे का है ना? Isn't it good? अपने टाइगर के बारे में ही बताया, but let's see that now you are what do you say, talking, you are giving the description with your senses. आपने wild cat टाइगर को वाइल्ड कैट बोल दिया. वोकैबुलरी का यूजेज, look at the usage of vocabulary. You are talking about the physical feature, black stripes all over his orange furry body. Adjectives use कर रहे हैं हम, ठीक है. Staring at me and scaring me to death. Feelings बता रहे हैं, how we felt when we looked at this tiger. ठीक है. We want this level from our kids. At least second grader को तो लाजमी यहाँ तक लिखना चाहिए. Then this is more level up. ठीक है. I would say कि ये fourth, fifth और sixth grader भी यहाँ पे अगर stand करते, that's good. I saw a dangerous looking beast, its eyes threatening, daring me to go any closer. Its claws sharp and lethal, and its fur a rich orange color with black stripes going across its back. Anyone looked at it would be more terrified than they have ever been before. Single sentence hai dekha, but look at the length, look at the things that the child has used. So इस तरह हमको उनको built up करना है. ये 2 महीने के कोर्स में नहीं आएगा. Let me be clear, because I have parents here who have already enrolled in the course, so don't expect this level, please. But at least we can lay a foundation, we can give them a base to go to this level. ठीक है. जो भी पेरेंट्स यहाँ पे मेरे साथ कोर्स में हैं and they are listening, attending this session, तो प्लीज मैं आप लोगों को सिर्फ एक ओवरव्यू दे रही हूँ कि हम स्टार्ट कहाँ से करें. अब this is the work of a second grader. एक simple picture थी, there was a simple picture, उसमें the bird was eating some cherries. So she wrote about that a bird was eating some cherries, and then how she did. A bird with dark brown and light brown brown on her skin, picking up berry to eat. Her peach legs on the, now look at this, besh on the I'm not getting the word, branch with lots of berries on it, to the, it's something very long. But when she is learning to write, we can just let children write whatever they want. If she reads it, she reads it better, but the writing is a little difficult for me to read. But you can see a simple sentence was there, that a bird was eating berries, and she has turned it into a whole page sentence. Sentence or multiple sentences are there. There was a picture where a girl was sitting. The girl sat. The simple sentence was the girl sat, and then she described it. The girl sat down gently with her long orange hair on her white shirt with gray and black pants, with black shoes and socks, with a smile on her face, and she was blushing with red cheeks, black eyebrows and eyes, with her peachy skin sitting crisscross applesauce, waiting patiently. This word is patiently, all alone in the middle of nowhere, just right beside her, and it was all white. Just white beside her, and it was all white. So she was trying to portray the picture. Okay, wo kya hai? Yeah, anyone? This is the writing of second grader, but she has been with me for a little longer time. Now she has reached this level. Again, I'm telling you that this is not a one-day work. Creative writing is taught in schools, the place where I live, the whole year. My daughter doesn't have any books in English. They only do creative writing. And what now, once again, let's forget about that. Vocabulary. These are some vocabulary notes, how I conduct vocabulary in my classes. Like if child has got a word, the bank of river. We were reading a story. She got a word at the bank of river, on the bank of river. Okay? I asked her, what do you think? What does it mean? So she just figured out with the picture and with the context that the land is near the bank of the river. The land is near. जो भी उसके साथ land होती है, this age is 6 under 6. She just hit 6. So it's her previous work. She was under 6 when she did this. So आपने word देना है, बच्चों से बोलना है, define the word, क्या लग रहा है, picture देख के बताओ. They will do it, they will draw as well. Again, multi-sensory. बच्चे लिख के थक जाते हैं. They just don't like to write a lot. उनके साथ activities में आप उन्हें engage कर लें. Look at this word, khad. Khad का क्या मतलब होता है? Khad means that they swallow the grass and get it back in their mouth. So with the context, she got it. I also helped her because she's under 6, and then she drew a can you see this is a cow और उसने इसका stomach draw किया है अंदर. खाना वो अंदर जा रही है. हम उर्दू और में बोलते हैं ना जुगाली करना. वो जो गाय बकरे जुगाली करते हैं, खाया हुआ खाना वापस मुंह में लाते हैं, then they just keep on chewing it. So that is वो food जो होता है ना खड, वो खड होता है. उस noun है खड. It's not a verb. तो वो जो चबाने वाला खाना होता है that is खड. Amble का meaning लिखा है walking slowly. ये भी उसने उसमें से get किया. I helped her and she drew it. She wrote it. So with repetition, with drawings, with asking child, what do you understand with this word? You can help them do this. Characters के बारे में बच्चों से बात करें. Jack and the Beanstalk, it's a very famous what is that, a story, right? So what do you think? How is Jack? Let's talk about Jack. So Jack के character के बारे में, what type of features he has. You can also talk about physical features and his character or mental traits. Now this is again a writing of 5.10. She lost her tooth. So I asked that, what do you think? Where has it gone? So she just thought that we will write about the tooth fairy, and she drew a tooth fairy right here, and then she wrote about it. So this is creativity. This is creative writing. This is again 5 point something, right? She has to guide her alien friend how to make a sandwich. So you are giving her a thought कि alien को बताना है कि sandwich कैसे बनाना है, तो she did this, right? So basic हम उसको, this is again 5 point something. How they are just working on this, but all these things need time, need patience, need proper attention कि हम इसको किस तरह लेके चलेंगे, and that we are doing in VCOP. That's all from my side. I just tried to keep it short, simple, understandable. It was not a teacher's training session. It was just an awareness session. So if you have got any questions now, please go ahead. Otherwise, from my side, the presentation is finished. You can raise your hand to, and I'll unmute you. Yeah, I offer teachers training sessions as well. No, Uruj, not plotting, but you will give them a story like beginning, middle, and end. We will start with something at the beginning, then there we will have a problem, and then the solution. These 3 parts, simple stories. Pooja Agarwal, the session is starting on Monday, this Monday. What will be the date? It's 12th, right? 12th. And it will be for 2 months to the end of July, 30th July. Okay? 3 classes a day. Please share details for teachers training, please share time and dates. Teachers, please join my WhatsApp group for all this information, right? I will share the cost, and again what we will conduct in teachers training. Teachers training mein I'll take you through all the genres that we teach from 1 to grade 5. But here for kids we have only, yes, course is paid, ma'am. How to enroll, links share, ma'am, Zoom per ho. Okay, in the YouTube I will share the link of my WhatsApp. So आप वहाँ पे मुझे connect हो जाएं, और I will simply message you back what important thing for conclusion should be given. Uruj, don't ask these typical questions because we are not in this session. Now, हम teachers training में नहीं. You can just ask me them personally. If you have any questions related to this thing about VCOP, why we are doing this, how to do this, what are the good impact that they will bring, then go ahead. Zoom link. Let me share with you the Zoom link. Okay. Give me a second. I'm sharing the Zoom link. Zoom link is sent on YouTube. So if you want to join and ask any questions, please. ठीक. Yes, anything else? Vocabulary में और क्या कर सकते हैं? Vocabulary में और क्या कर सकते हैं? You will find the video on my YouTube channel that is all about vocabulary. I have shared my live class there as well. Teachers training class, right? You will have many games to do them. So, Aruj, आपने तो session लिया हुआ भी है, Aruj? Any info on 4Ts? No, I'm not going to share any info on 4T model in this session because it's a proper lesson plan, that everyday lesson हम किस तरह देंगे, ठीक है? So first we teach, then we talk, then children talk with each other, then we give them a task, and then the target is always writing at the end. शुरू की 3 चीजें, teach, talk, then what did I say? Activity kind of thing, and then the last is target. What is our target for today? It's writing a simple sentence. Simple sentence, whatever we have taught. SN Prime, please ma'am, Monday को कैसे join करें? Monday का जो session है, that is paid and that's for kids. Yeah, sure, please. Anybody who wants to leave, please. Please, WhatsApp I can share with you. If somebody can share my WhatsApp link here, please. Who is here? Miss Fareen, are you here? Okay. Today my WhatsApp is not working on my PC. I don't know why. So just a minute. I'm sharing my WhatsApp link. In the chat. Hold on. Please get my number. Write my number. It's not connecting with 0097156307304. Okay, take a screenshot, please. And I hope that you will use it only on purpose. Okay. It's here written on the screen at 7 Prime. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. And finished. So that's it. For the teachers training and any query about classes and anything, you can just send me a WhatsApp message. Ma'am, number send, reply. I will reply. Let's this meeting finish. Okay, anything else? Do you want me to repeat something, or do you have any questions? So please go ahead. Then thank you so much. Inshallah, I'll see you in some other session. Thanks a lot for joining today's session. And that's all from my side. Acha, some people were asking me about the course fee. Inshallah, in the coming months, I'll try to work on myself that how I can give larger groups with less fee. So just stay connected and we shall work on this as well. We have 5 new messages. Thank you so much. Thank you. Phonics course you teach. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. See you around. Have a nice day ahead. Allah Hafiz. Bye for now. Phonics course, again, you have got my number now at 7 Prime. You have got my number. Please connect there. ठीक है? Thank you so much. Bye. Jalpa, you are saying something? Thank you.